Welcome to the Man Cave Podcast with Dan Casper.
I'll do the best I can for Justus Cleveland here. Let's do our local sports roundup, brought to you by Carpet City Flooring Center. So we begin with girls high school basketball because the brackets are out for the state tournament. Brackets were revealed the other day, and I won't go through every team on here, but just some of the highlights here. Eau Claire Memorial did get a one seed in Division I. So these games will start next week, by the way. Next week. They won't start this week. They'll start next week. But you've got Chippewa Falls as a 17 seed taking on 16 seed Oshkosh North. If Chippewa Falls gets that win, then they will face Eau Claire Memorial. Marshfield is an 8 seed taking on number 9 Holman in that same region. Hudson coming in as a 4 seed. They'll be taking on Wausau West, who is a 13 seed. Eau Claire North getting a 7 seed. They'll be taking on 10-seeded Superior. And the 2 seed at the bottom side of that bracket is Stevens Point. But Eau Claire Memorial getting a 1 seed, which I think a lot of people expected. They had a fantastic season so far this year, and hopefully they will have a deep postseason run that maybe earns them a trip to state. Division II, Rice Lake also getting a 1 seed in Division II. They will face the winner between either Merrill or New Richmond, who is an 8 seed. Menominee gets a 4 seed. They'll be taking on Rylander, who is a 5 seed. I got to give a shout. Medford is a 6 seed. They take on Wausau East. If they win, they'll be taking on number 3 Mosinee. River Falls coming in as a 7 seed. They'll be taking on Ashland. The winner of that takes on number 2 Lakeland. And then just kind of looking across the rest of some D2 ones where we got West Salem as a top seed. They'll face the winner between Toma and La Crosse Logan. La Crosse Central is a 2 seed. So they'll take on the winners between Reedsburg and Portage. And Milton's a 2 seed at the bottom there as well. So moving to Division III, Baldwin Woodville. We got a lot of 1 seeds in the Eau Claire, western Wisconsin, northwestern Wisconsin area. We got a lot of 1 seeds. Baldwin Woodville is a 1 seed in Division III. They will face the winner between 9th seeded Barron and 8th seeded Hayward. Spooner is a 12 seed taking on 5th seeded Northwestern. Ellsworth is an 11 seed taking on 6-seeded Somerset. St. Croix Falls coming in as a 10 seed. They take on 7-seeded Osceola. That winner takes on 2-seeded St. Croix Central. And another 1 seed, Elk Mound, is a 1 seed. They will face the winner between 8th-seeded Stanley Boyd and 9th-seeded Viroqua. Then you got Bloomer, who's a 4 seed, taking on number 5 Arcadia. Mawson's a 3 seed. They will take on the winner between 6-seeded Altoona and 11th-seeded GET. Black River Falls is a 10 seed, taking on number 7 Adams Friendship. That winner will take on number 2 Wisconsin Dells. So that's some of the Division III side. Other ones over there, you've got Lodi is a 5 seed on the other side of the bracket, where Edgerton's a top seed. Just kind of scrolling through some of these different regions and such. So let's move to Division IV. And I know I'm probably going to miss some, and I'm not doing it on purpose. I apologize if I miss any. But another one. Shell Lake is the top seed in Division IV, where they will take on the winner between 8th-seeded Boyceville and 9th-seeded Grantsburg. Colfax is a 4 seed. They will take on the winner between 5-seed Clear Lake and 12-seeded Cumberland. Fall Creek is a 3 seed. We got a lot of top seeds here. Regis is a 6 seed. They'll take on number 11 Unity. That winner takes on Fall Creek. So rivalry could be in the making. A rivalry matchup could be in the making right away. If Regis gets a win against Unity, they could face Fall Creek. Mondovi's a 7 seed. They take on 10-seeded Glenwood City. That winner takes on 2-seeded Durand, Arkansas. Cameron's a 1 seed too. The winner of that one, or the winner between Chautauqua Warehouse and Hurley, will take on Cameron. Ladysmith's a 5 seed. They're going up against Schwambigan, who's a 12 seed. The winner of that takes on Phillips. Marathon's a 3 seed. They will take on the winner between 6-seeded Cadott and number 11-seeded Abbotsford. Colby's a 10 seed taking on number 7 Edgar. That winner will face number 2 McDonald Catholic. So and then on the other side, we've got like Crandon's a 4 seed, Auburndale's a 3 seed, Bondwell's a 2 seed, St. Mary's Catholic is a 1 seed over there too. So, do I have any more for Neillsville's also a top seed. Yeah, Neillsville, that's a program when it comes to girls high school basketball. Neillsville, a 1 seed on the other side for some Division 4 brackets. They will take on the winner between number 9 Spencer and number 8 Necedah. Osseo Fairchild is a 12 seed. They take on 5th seeded Luther. That winner will be taking on Stratford. Kiwanis is a 2 seed. They will face the winner between Augusta and Melrose Mindoro. Another girls basketball program, Cuba City, is a top seed. They're on there too. So between Neillsville and Cuba City, they've made a lot of state trips throughout their history. Division 5. You got number 1 Solon Springs. They will be taking on the winner between number 8 Turtle Lake and number 9 Northwood. Siren's a 5 seed taking on number 12 Luck. Birchwood's a 13 seed taking on 4 seeded Clayton. New Auburn is a 3 seed taking on Frederick. You got Eau Claire Emmanuel Luther in the 6 seed taking on number 11 Bruce. Spring Valley is a 7 seed taking on Prairie Farm. Webster's a 2 seed. Owen Withy a 1 seed. So they'll be taking on number 16 Bayfield. And then they will face the winner between Butternut and Prentice. Gilman is a 5 seed taking on 12-seeded Lake Holcomb. Cornell comes in as a 13 seed taking on Washburn. You've got 6-seeded Rib Lake taking on number 11 Flambeau. Number 3 Winter taking on Mercer. Thorpe, 15 seed taking on South Shore. So that's part of the Division 5 brackets. You got Independence Gilmanton also coming in as a 1 seed, where they will take on the winner between New Lisbon and Alma Pepin. Cashton is a 5 seed on there. And then Concord Fountain City is a 6 seed taking on Brookwood. Aliva Strum coming in as a 2 seed. They will take on LaForge Youth Initiative. And then, just kind of scrolling through here. So, again, I probably missed some of them. Apologies, but that's where some of the seeds, a lot in our immediate area of where like Eau Claire is and that, a lot of high seeds. A lot of really, really, really good high school girls basketball teams. So a very good shot at seeing some of these teams advance to Green Bay for the state championship, making some deep playoff runs there. I know we had wrestling over the weekend too. So you got individuals and teams advancing to sectionals for girls wrestling. You had Holman advancing into Holman Regional, Eau Claire North finishing second, Eau Claire Memorial finishing in third. So congrats to those. For the Merrill Regional, you had Merrill getting the top one, Hudson second, Cadott finishing in third, and the Hayward Regional, St. Croix Falls got the top spots as well. So congratulations to all those wrestlers moving on. That's pretty fantastic, too. We're getting to that point where, we get conference tournaments, but regionals and sectionals, and individual athletes and teams trying to punch their tickets to getting to the state tournament. Elsewhere, because we still got some, boys basketball will find out the seedings coming up this weekend, too. So, Blue Gold wise, a little bit college because we're starting to wrap up those seasons. Let's start off with wrestling. Blue Gold Wrestling finishing second in the WIAC conference. I know they were really trying to take down lacrosse, but lacrosse getting first. So Blue Gold's finishing second of 6 teams in the WIAC championships. Women's hockey taking down Northland College 8-1 over the weekend. Lacrosse was in action too. Women's lacrosse, they picked up a win. Also, you had basketball in action. Stevens Point just edging out the women's team 60-59 on Saturday, but the men's team, it was a close one down the stretch. Blue Gold men's team able to pick up a win on the road, though, 66-62. So they swept Stevens Point this year. And the Blue Gold men's team now third in the WIAC standings. For a team that was predicted to finish last in the conference, they're third. That team, new coaching staff, Zach and Adam have done a fantastic job with that group this year. 2 more games left in the regular season for both the Blue Golds and the men's team. The men's team are all going to be at home this week. They've got, Let me double check. One's Oshkosh for sure. I thought I had it up here. Is the other one? Let me hold on your butts here. Yeah, Whitewater. Okay. So Wednesday's Oshkosh at Sonotag, and then Saturday is going to be Whitewater, and that is senior night. And then you've got the first round of the WIAC tournament already starting a week from today. So quick turnaround for both Blue Gold. Stout-wise, for basketball, the women's team picked up a win against Platteville, the men's team falling to Platteville. Hockey-wise, I mean, you had a men's hockey matchup between the Blue Golds and Stout. Stout was able to get the first victory, and then the Blue Gold men's team able to pick up a win for the second game. Yeah, men's. So go back to, was it Friday? Yeah, men's hockey. So Friday was the overtime win, but Stout picked up a 5-4 victory. Then the Blue Golds on Saturday were able to pick up a victory on Saturday night. So, and I got to mention too, because our friends sent it on over. So a big thanks for sending this on over. But the Altoona High School Fishing Club finishing 25th out of, what did they say, 80? Was it 80 entrants? 25th out of 80 at the state championships in lacrosse. So shout out to our good friends, and thank you for sending that over, the Altoona High School Fishing team. So those are just a quick look at some of the local sports roundup going on over there. I know I'm not as good as Justus or Brandon over there, but filling in there. And I know this is a busy time for both of those guys. So we'll get a little bit more in-depth with Brandon later on this week, as we'll have boys high school seedings coming out this weekend. Playoffs continuing for wrestling, regional sectionals. Hockey. Hockey playoffs are going to be starting this week, right? So looking at that, I'll get you those game times here really quick. As we get that, we got swim and dive championships coming up here too. So best of luck to the swim and dive championships coming up here. Let me bring up the schedule for some hockey, because I know we've got some local matchups coming up here. Come on, load up for me here. It'll take a second here. So, all right, for the boys' side, February 18th, that's going to be tomorrow. We've got Eau Claire North taking on Chippewa Falls. That winner, remember, takes on Stevens Point. And then Eau Claire Memorial is going to be taking on Merrill, Newman Catholic, and Wausau East. Hudson's taking on Marshfield and Columbus Catholic. DC Everest taking on Wisconsin Rapids. Superior's taking on Toma, and Sparta New Richmond will face the winner between Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln and DC Everest. And then is there any more on that side? So that was Division 1, and then in Division 2 for the boys, Amory, Clayton, Clear Lake Unity is the top seed. They're not going to be in action until Thursday. So these Division 2? Yeah, Division 2 is going to be in action on Thursday, it looks like. So Rice Lake taking on Spooner and Shell Lake. That'll be on Thursday. You've got Barron, Bloomer, Cameron, Chautauqua, Weyerhaeuser, Cumberland, Turtle Lake taking on Hayward. And that's also going to be on Thursday. And then Somerset, St. Croix Falls, top seed. Yeah, they're going to take on West Salem. And Bangor, Black River Falls, Grant, and Melrose, Medora, and Neelsville is a 5 seed taking on number 4, Baldwin Woodville, St. Croix Central. And then 3 seeded Altoona, Fall Creek, McDonald Central, Catholic, Regis taking on number 6, Menominee, number 2, River Falls. Also in action going up against Feroka, Cashton, Westby, Youth Initiative. That's on Thursday. For the girls, state hockey, that also begins on the 20th. Looking at Hayward Co-ops taking on my Medford, 3-6 matchup. Superior Northwestern's a 2 seed, so they get a bye. They will go up on the 25th. River Falls, Baldwin Woodville, St. Croix Central also getting a bye. They will face the winner between Chippewa Falls, McDonald Central Catholic, and Menominee. They're going up against Black River Falls Co-op. Eau Claire North Co-op taking on Hudson, and West Salem Co-op taking on Somerset. I think that's, yeah. All right. So, got playoff hockey for high school also starting this week. Whew. All right. Again, that's your local sports roundup brought to you by Carpet City Flooring Center.